who wants to explain their grading. Brought to you by the Academic Integrity Committee of Grove City College. Tonight we have several students who are in the hot seat and need to account for how they did so well on seemingly impossible exams. Our first contestant comes to us from the Colonial Hall Apartment and recently aroused suspicion when she received a score of 87 on a math exam. A Dan Dean, the bailing machine math exam. Needless to say, her accomplishment would caught the attention of our committee. Now she faces us to explain how she knew the answers to the question. Welcome to the show, Liz Mathhouse.
Hello.
Well, young lady, how did you get that 87 on the Dan Dean exam?
I studied.
Oh, come on now. Do you really expect us to believe that? No one passed the Dan Dean exam simply by studying.
But it's the truth. I stayed up the night before the exam studying all my notes and practiced doing some of the problems and
the next thing you're going to tell us is you had enough time to do the test.
I did. I got it all done.
Oh, really? Do you want to explain how you knew the answer to question 14?
I already told you I studied.
Wait a minute. Even I didn't know the answer. You did? Come on, tell the truth. How did you know the answer to 14?
Well,
What are you doing? Are you having a flashback? Who told you you could have a flashback? That's unbiblical.
I can't believe we're getting participation points for watching A Beautiful Mind.
Yeah, I know. Last week, Dr. Mackey gave me participation points for attending children's theater.
Oh yeah, I got an A- on a Dr. Dixon essay for explaining the Mad Hatter sequence.
Hey, look at that! Russell Crowe's doing a problem just like Mr. Dean did in math class. And that's how I knew the answer to question 14.
Okay, you can go now. But don't let it happen again! We now welcome our second student. When he's not cheating on exams, you can find him hanging out with his frat buddies or competing with Jimmy Van Erd in speed-talking contests.
Hey, Jimmy.
Now here to explain how he identified a portion of a painting on a Civ Art exam is Matt Dateless.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you. How you doing?
Don't even try to stuff with me. You have a lot of explaining to do, young man. You were the only person able to correctly identify this painting from this eyeball. You're the only one who could identify Helen Harper from her eyeball. Now, how were you able to do that?
I don't know. I just saw it and I knew it was Helen.
Are you an art major?
No, actually, I was going to be an art major, but then I realized I was at Grove City College, and we don't even have one. So I thought I'd major in Mus Bio, but then I didn't want to do that. It just seemed just ridiculous. So then I chose elementary ed with a minor in political science and Christian thought instead, and it's Helen.
But how did you know that the eyeball was Helen Harper?
I'm sorry. She's not answering her phone. Are you sure your girlfriend is messing out with you today?
Oh, I'm sure. I told her to be here at 7 o'clock, so I suggest you pick up that phone, call her, and tell her to submit.
Matt was not sent home. We figured he'd already been punished enough. Now to our third student. You might remember her from her days as a track star at Grove City College, but probably not. She submitted an essay to Dr. Edwards in which she correctly spelled the word floxinoxynillification, a word most people here at Grove City can't even pronounce. Dr. Edwards called her on it, and that's why she's here with us tonight. Welcome to the show, Ms. Mueller.
H-E-L-L-O.
Are you making fun of me?
N-O. I just randomly spell out words when I'm nervous. I don't understand. W-H-Y, I'm here.
Really? Well, that's the word floxinoxynillification. Ring a bell?
No, that. I don't see the P-R-O-B-L-E-M. Everyone knows Dr. Edwards doesn't accept any work that isn't less than a PhD thesis. Why should it surprise him that I would use the word floxinoxynillification in a sentence?
Do you even know what it means?
Of course I do. It refers to the estimation of something as W-O-R-T-H-L-E-S-S, worthless. Quite frankly, I'm surprised the word isn't used here more often at Grove City, C-O-L-L-E-G-E.
Yeah, me too. But how did you know how to spell it?
Are you suggesting that I don't know how to spell or even pronounce my last name?
No.
Oh, okay. If you take your T-I-M-E and sound out a word, you can S-P-E-L-L just about anything.
But how did you know that word? Remember, if you answer wrong, you lose everything, just like this.
Can I phone an F-R-I-E-N-D?
Okay, we'll dial it for you. I'm guessing that isn't your brother.
Hey, do you remember that spelling bee that the T-A's, or is it the Thetas? Anyway, that they had a few weeks ago? What was that W-O-R-D everybody kept missing?
You mean floxinoxynillification?
Yeah, that's it.
How do I not know this word?
How do I not know this word? I'm from Kentucky.
What does that have to do with anything?
It doesn't. I just like telling people I'm from Kentucky.
Well, on that note, I think we're done here. Yes, I know we have 100 more cheaters backstage, but we'll have to save them for next week.
Wait, is that it?
That's all I have.
Isn't this a Bollywood skit?
Yeah. But apparently there's no music to go with it.